Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Thursday. St. Louis, Missouri is about 30 degrees yesterday, or the day before it was like 65, 70. Love the weather. So, today's video is about a little bit about perspective, a little bit about story, a little bit about being present. Um, had a very interesting week so far, and had some stuff happen with the business and some other things over the past couple weeks that I'm working on outside of my current 9 to 5. And so the business is starting to have some momentum, starting to grow a little bit, starting to do some things, and had an interaction at work. Not saying I quit, but the situation that my current location or my current job is in is that I'm kind of I don't know how to sound non-egoic, but here it is. I'm kind of self-sufficient in the sales room that I work in. And I notified my boss. I said, hey, I'm not quitting today, but I see things moving in a pace and moving forward. I want to make sure you guys are set for the day that I leave. And it's not happening today. It's not happening tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. At an eventual point, I may move, business may, blow up, something may happen, but I don't want to leave this place in a situation where it's non-functional. And at the place I'm at, it was received really well. And I told some people, that's the conversation I had, and it was very interesting to see, just be present with the people that I spoke with about how it was received by them. And you could see the situation and the stories, and just being present and not judging how they were coming at me. In the past, whenever it was, because some of the reactions were, hey, what happens if you get fired tomorrow? Are you sure you're making the right choice? Why would you even talk to them about that? Why would you do this? Well, and then other people had excitement. Yeah, that's awesome. You're taking a leap. You're stepping into it. You're doing this. The purpose for me having that conversation was my intuition, my voice, whatever you want to call it, my connection to something greater has been telling me for a couple weeks, hey, your job, you've gotten out of it what why you're here. We're going to start shifting. We're going to start getting into something better. And it scared me and it terrified, that feeling of terrification. That's not really a word. Feeling of being terrified, it hit me. And I sat with it for a couple weeks, and then it started getting from the point of, okay, there's nothing to fear, to, okay, we need to tell them. And it started weighing on me. It started feeling heavy. And until I did that, I posted about the fear and releasing from the cage in that quote. It started being heavy on me, and I wasn't light anymore. It was bearing on me. It was heavy. And once I had that conversation, the weight was gone. It was light. It was the right direction. I moved into that lightness, and that was as I put in the quote, that was my soul releasing, or coming out of the cage, or becoming more aligned with what I really want to do, what my passion is, what my feeling free is, my lightness, my heart, my whatever you want to call it. It was more aligned to that. And I was able to just sit with the people who had reactions, and I could actually see, like, oh, okay, your reaction is, well, you might get fired. It's happened in the past. That was the past. It's happened to them. That was them. It's happened. It's a story. It's the only thing that I had, the only question I had was, do you know for certain that is going to happen? And the answer is always no. I don't know for certain that's going to happen, because who knows what's going to happen? Do you know that I'm not going to be able to, have an income as soon as this job is done? Or what happens if they fire me tomorrow? Do you know for certain that I won't be able to pay my bills? Do you know for certain that I won't be able to do this or that or this or that? We don't know. That's the thing. And once I told my company that, I took a step towards the unknown. I took a step into that freedom, into that fear, faced it, and lightness was on the other side. So it's really just kind of a amalgam of what happened this week, and it was awesome. I feel light. I feel like it's moving in the right direction. Had some, things start coming up. I reached out to some people, a marketer that I hadn't really thought about reaching out to. I'm talking to her, going to meet with her in the next, have a conversation with her in the next couple days to start promoting the business, start doing other things, and all this stuff. Once that heaviness was gone, started coming in, started flowing through, started being like, oh, hey, we can do this, this, and this, or hey, this, and this actually looks pretty good. Oh, hey, stepping into that, going through that fear that is that heaviness, the other side is lightness. The other side is freedom. The other side is creativeness. The other side is, stuff coming through you. Because once you start going through and you start giving to other people, I've given like 6 ideas to people this past week that don't even align with what I'm doing, but I get to give that out to them. And when I give that out to them, it comes through me and I give it out. The universe leaves stuff behind. Oh, hey, here's 10 ideas. One of them's really good for you, but you got to get those other 9 through. Something like that. So that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. Video for the week. Fears, stories, love, excitement, universe, jobs, business, everything. It's awesome. Love it. Step into your unknown. Step into your excitement. Step into it. Pay it forward. Give it to the world.